Even as material, it is already treated with the reverence of the wealth it will soon represent. Real banknote stock is not ordinary paper. It is engineered cloth like endurance. Its first secret is born inside the sheet, not printed on top of it.
Not yet money, already trust.
Within this secure vault, every element is controlled. Climate, light, pressure, and touch.
Ordinary paper tears and creases easily, but as you can see, our cotton linen security stock survives the most.
One begins as loose fiber. The other ends up trusted by millions.
After compression comes release. The first moment the fibers can breathe.
Next comes exact width, exact geometry, exact repeatability.
From fragile veil to controlled mass, the web becomes production scale. Security paper should never feel flashy. It should feel right.
Calendaring refines the finish, flatter, cleaner, more exact.
Utilizing a precise manufacturing process, the coated surface achieves a subtler, tighter finish.
Sizing helps prepare the surface for the demanding world of security printing.
Too much moisture and it warps. Too little and it becomes brittle. Control is everything. Moisture leaves in measured stages, never by chance. Drying is where the mill begins to sound like a cathedral of pressure and heat. Each stage adds control, flatter, denser, more stable.
Pressing removes water and tightens the fiber network.
At this stage, the sheet is real, but still vulnerable.
Security threads can be inserted while the sheet is still being made.
Those brighter and darker areas are not ink. They are thickness structure and proof.
The watermark is created during formation, becoming part of the paper itself.
The paper forms as water leaves and fibers lock into place.
This is the threshold where liquid stock becomes a sheet.
Before forming, the mixture must become completely even. No clumps and no surprises.
Some features are printed later. Others are born in the stock itself.
The visual world of the film settles here, restrained, warm, and sovereign.
Now chemistry joins fiber for sizing stability and print readiness.
Too rough, and the sheet weakens. Too fine, and it loses character. The balance is everything.
Before ink, before portraits, trust begins as a sheet.
Refining changes the fiber behavior, how it bonds, bends, and holds. Security detail.
Now the dry world ends. The sheet begins as suspension.
Cleaning removes the tiny impurities that would betray the sheet later. This is the marriage of softness and strength. The opening must be aggressive enough to separate, yet gentle enough to preserve the delicate fibers. Moisture and consistency decide how the fibers will behave downstream.
Nothing enters production without controlled intake and hold.
Before the town fully wakes, the making of trust enters the mill.
Meetings, the material arrives quietly, not as spectacle, but as responsibility.
From processor to port to road, the journey stays sealed and documented.
The fibers are compressed, controlled, and moved as secure industrial cargo.
Before the mill accepts anything, purity comes first in the clean, modern factory.
Linen or flax adds toughness, character, and cloth-like resilience to the blend. For security paper, cotton often begins not as wood pulp, but as refined textile-derived fiber in the modern industrial setting.
You don't print security into paper. You build it from the beginning to bridge finished object to origin seamlessly in the clean factory.
So how does loose fiber become something a nation would trust to deliver the perfect hook in the industrial setting?
This film keeps one visual truth constant. The paper is born in a world of restrained sovereign color within the clean, modern factory ambience.
People recognize security with their fingers long before they understand the technology.
Currency is not just material. It is statehood memory and public trust made touchable.
Every edge here is waiting for a future it cannot reveal yet.
Within this secure vault, every element is controlled. Climate, light, pressure, and touch.
One begins as loose fiber. The other ends up trusted by millions.
Ordinary paper tears and creases easily, but as you can see, our cotton linen security stock survives the most
Its first secret is born inside the sheet, not printed on top of it. Real banknote stock is not ordinary paper. It is engineered cloth like endurance.
In this world, near perfect is a failure because true trust requires absolute perfection in the modern industrial setting. A continuous process becomes individual pieces ready for inspection. Audit is constant and relentless to ensure every single millimeter holds the promise of the nation.
Some signals are meant for the public. Others are reserved for trained eyes.
Now the sheet is challenged against the light that reveals everything.
This is the process of stack squaring. The jugers vibrate, aligning the sheets into a disciplined.
Even as material, it is already treated with the reverence of the wealth it will soon represent.
Every sheet is accounted for from the moment of its birth to the moment it leaves our gates.
The substrate of sovereignty is now ready to receive its face and its value in the modern industrial landscape.
We do not just make paper. We manufacture the foundation of global confidence. Even handling must protect the finish from damage and friction.
Protection does not end with production. Every movement leaves a trace.
The sheet is now ready to leave the papermaker and enter the next secure world.
Every transfer narrows access and widens accountability.
Only now is the substrate ready to become money.
This is the quiet masterpiece, the note before the note.
While the world sleeps, the substrate of trust is still being made.
This remains human work, watched, judged, and protected by people.
The beauty of security paper is that its confidence shows before any ink arrives.
Measured, counted, sealed order is part of security.
Next comes engraving ink.
What arrived as loose fiber leaves as disciplined possibility.
Disclaimer of this video. This video is intended solely for education, documentary and entertainment purpose. The script, narration and overall presentation are originally developed from publicly available research and creative direction. All visuals, animations and cinematic sequence are generated or enhanced using AI tools such as Veo 3, Meta AI and Grok AI, with post-production completed in CapCut. No copyrighted material from other creators has been copied or reused. Every effort has been made to ensure accuracy and respect intellectual property rights. The views expressed are solely those of the production and do not necessarily reflect official policies and positions.